What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Champions Play Spyro, You're the Dragon, Part 15. We are here by this thing, Spyro. I've got a special task for Sporks. Meet me back here later. I didn't actually mean to activate that, but we are here in front of the next speedway, and I'm going to go ahead and clear out the speedway before clearing out Midnight Mountain, just to get it out of the way. Let's see, Harbor Speedway, and this will take a little bit of time, and then I can do the I can clear out. I can do this level, finish it completely, clear out the home world, and then I should be able to do that. You know, and hopefully I will be able to do the boss fight. But I'm not sure. It depends on how long this takes me. Alright, so easiest way: seagulls, arches, lobsters, fish. Of course, that's not always the fastest, but it should be the simplest for me. I haven't had any trouble so far. Oh, wait. Seagulls. What was it? Seagulls. Arches. Lobsters, fish, I think. If I'm not mistaken. So you can see you can fly. You fly faster than the seagulls. So yeah, that's what it is. As long as you don't mess up the start like I did, you should be able to get in. You should be able to get through everything very easily. But this is probably where Hunter is, that odd-looking platform underneath that arch. But no, he could be in that house back there. But if you notice, you fly a lot faster than the seagull, so you may just want to fly behind them because you can catch them at quite a rapid rate, and it'll probably be easier than doing anything else. And the fish as well. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Well, you may go too fast for the fish, actually. 3, 2, 1. The fish, well, I did mess up at the start, of course, but the fish moved just a little bit too fast for you to be able to easily catch them. That's a pain. So you may, if you can, you may want to knock off some fish first, but I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. Just follow the path that the game has set up for you, the easy path, and you should be able to get everything just fine. And so you can see how easily the transition, or how easy it transitions into the next thing. That's a big improvement, and I'm so glad that they did that for this game. Made the transition period. I guess that's where Hunter is actually, but to getting all these things. I mean, they're almost, of course, not exactly, but they're almost lined up exactly for you to hit them. Usually, like with rings or with arches or anything like this, there's a set number of them in a almost straight line for you to be able to hit everything. Of course, you want to be careful around the water because of course, if you do hit the water, it is an automatic failure. The best thing I can suggest is just to try to line the fish up as best you can, and then just try to hit them from there. So that's all that. But I do need to get everything to get the egg. So, not the best in the world, but not too bad, to be honest. Wow, you just beat the Harbor Speedway time trial. Only a handful of racers in the world have ever done that. I can't wait to tell the other dragons back home. Sparks does talk a little bit too slow if you're reading it off or if you're reading it yourself. Okay, so the race. This hopefully won't be... the red... Okay, so it's just, the blue stars will give you a speed boost to fly through as many of them as you can. That's not good. If they're telling you to go through something like that, then that usually means that they're... Of course, this is the last speedway, so it's, it is going to be a lot more difficult than any other speedway that we've faced before. but it's never good if the game has to tell you something like that, because it usually means that it's a lot more difficult. Well, I messed that up, but thankfully it messed that bird up, the seagull. So I hope that helped. But you can see how many are littered around here. You just want to be careful, try not to miss anything. Sadly, it doesn't seem like there's that many missiles littered around, so that does kind of hurt your ability to use the missile strategy like in the previous Speedway. But I would definitely suggest grab as soon as you see one, grab it and then try to use it. Of course, I probably should have been a little bit more strategic with my placement, but because it appears that you can mess up the other the birds by hitting them while you're rolling, that does help. I would not suggest swinging out quite that wide for that particular missile. It's just not worth it. It takes you way too far out for it to be an actual advantage to you. It's like something like that, and you also have to be careful. You can kind of see how the speed stars are positioned around and you can kind of get a pattern, or you can kind of see the pattern that they're supposed to be in. And of course, that will definitely help you out. And I want to wait to hit him. I'm close enough to him. Well, I guess he's not even gonna take this shortcut, so it doesn't really matter. But it does, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up to the other seagull in time. Unless I can. Oh crap! Oh wow! I forgot about that one. I've almost missed it. Each time I've passed by it, I cannot believe I missed it. That stinks. Oh well. Just learn from it, and that's the kind of things that can mess you up with these speedways, just because of all the random things that are placed around. It's really difficult to learn what the right patterns and paths and everything for all the speed stars and the missiles and everything like that. But you can see how big of a speed boost you gain from that. And of course, not every single round the other racers will hit all of these items. Oh, just about wrecked. So you see, like right here, you can stinking controls. They don't do a whole lot for you, but you don't have to actually go straight through the blue star. You can hit the outside, just like with these rings. You see, I can hit the outside edge of the ring and I will still be able to hit it. And so that can actually help you give you a slight advantage to what the other racers can do, because they will kind of, I believe they will all fly straight through the middle of the rings, and that will slow them down. It may not be a whole bunch, but it will be just a little bit, where that you can pick up an advantage if you can figure out the best ways to use that advantage. Of course, if you mess up another corner, or if you mess up another ring because you took you tried to take that advantage with one ring and it didn't work out for you, well, of course, that's obviously not gonna help you out. And it's not that difficult as I make it seem. It's actually pretty simple. It doesn't take a whole lot of thought to figure out where the best areas to cut a corner, or cut through a ring, a little bit sooner than the AI would, or that you would as well. And of course, it helps to by cutting the corners and all that, it helps to line up things like the boosts and the missiles, especially oddball ones that are stuck around like this. And you can see how big of how big of an advantage you can gain back there, how much you can cut off, but that also will affect your ability to grab the uh, speed star. So you have to kind of balance it out just a little bit and try to figure out the best possible way to go through there while cutting the corner and hitting the speed star at the same time. You maybe swing very wide through there, not swing wide, but try to cut the corner as much as possible. Oh, wow. I did not even... Well, there goes my chance of winning. I didn't even see myself falling. Yeah, but you see, you hit it, you clip it, and then you just cut in as hard as possible. And that will help you out. But sadly, since I finished second, I'm going to have to try again. Hitting all the 4 blue stars in that one section will definitely help you out. That will go a long way towards being able to catch up to the first bird. I'm sure that's what he does most of the time, if not all the time. I want to try to. Well, I guess I can hit him. I don't want to waste it on him, but there's not a whole lot I could do unless I saved it for this section and was able to mess him up through there, like by spinning through him. Oh, wow. Exactly. Like I said, these stinking controls, they don't help you out at all. They do more harm than actual good, to be honest. Thankfully, it does not seem that the AI characters can affect you by spinning through the speed stars, so that definitely helps. And we'll watch him and see what lines he takes. I'm sure he takes all the fast corners, and this will definitely help. If I can hit at least 3 of these and cause him not to hit any, well, of course I can't make him hit. I can't stop him from hitting all of them, or I mean any of them. But that went a long way to helping ensure that I win. Quite a way, it done quite a bit of good to ensuring that I win. Of course, as long as I don't crash. Well, crap. But you can't slow down. You notice how far he was ahead of the second place bird, so you cannot slow down at all. You have to make sure that you hit at least 95% of the, well, maybe just 90% of the speed stars each lap. If you can catch the birds easily going into the second lap, I would definitely hold on to a missile just in case the second place bird, or I guess the first place bird, catches up to you. But it will definitely go a long ways to helping you if you just continue to try to hit every single star you can. Of course, you know that bird will, so that you have to keep that in mind. Just try not to miss any rings. Don't take as many risks as you might have if you wasn't in first. You don't want to mess up and end up losing the race if you are in first with such a huge lead. Like here, oh wow. Oh no. I forgot where the stinking ring was. Oh wow. And those are the kind of mistakes that can easily affect your chances of winning. But you can see how I used clipping the ring with my wing to my advantage. I guess I should have shot him when I was going into this section. Wow, that stinks. I had such a huge lead, and I was almost there too. I wasn't even gonna miss anything. Let me figure out where that was. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't even know what I missed or where I missed it at, to be totally honest. But I was able to run through the ranks again, and I believe I'm a little bit closer than I was the previous. Yeah, okay, so you see just how much time I gained on him by Ah, so I guess he doesn't take the shortcut on the second lap. That's useful. That definitely helps. But I did miss a bunch of those stars. But I can easily catch up, gain on him again. I may not get the best time in the world, but or like I would have the previous try, but I'll at least do quite a bit of good. But just remember, grab a missile. I would say grab the first missile rather than that second missile under the bridge. It just seems a little bit too risky to do right now. And yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, to be honest. Not a whole lot else you can do. Just keep trying to save as much time as you can. So you don't even have to go through the entire thing. Just you can. I believe you can clip both things with your wing, and you'll still get it. So that wasn't the best, but it was okay. Now, of course, you're not going to see the. I don't believe you're going to be able to see the second place bird while doing this. So I would, if you can, I would definitely suggest shooting him. But if you can't, I would suggest not worrying about it. And if you did notice that speed star, the blue star underneath the rock, is for a earlier path that was earlier on in the race. So the bird said they didn't feel too bad losing to a dragon. After all, people say dragons used to own all the speed records here 1,000 years ago. But so of course it does help going into that third section. It makes it a lot easier. I'm sure he's around the lighthouse somewhere, probably inside the lighthouse. Yep.
Where do these flying sheep saucers keep coming from? I just saw another one grab an egg and fly off. This one's super fast, but his saucer is damaged, and it's leaving smoke rings. I think I can keep up with him as long as I can make it through the rings. I'm gonna chase him down. I'll be right back.
But of course, it is a pretty big advantage if you can. So you're gonna have to go through all the rings, even though you can clearly see where he is going. And the rings don't appear to be giving you a boost of any sort. I do not believe there is anything you can do outside of just moving with the control stick or D-pad. Of course, he's going to take you on the most convoluted path through all the different hazards. It doesn't appear that you have to go through the rings exactly. Like, you don't have to go through the middle. You can graze the rings with your wings, so that will help if you are just a little bit too wide. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yes, that was close. The egg popped out just before the saucer crash landed.
So not too difficult. To be honest, it was pretty easy. Alrighty, so that should be this level done, I believe. I hope we come back soon. I love Harbor Speedway. At least I hope it is. I didn't see the egg thing, but I'm not sure if that even appears on the speedways or not. But I'll check. I guess I should have checked while I was in there. But I'm not sure if you can pull up the atlas while in there. But I want to pull up the atlas out here real quickly. Okay, so Harbor Speedway is complete. So all we have to do is just find one more egg here in Midnight Mountain Home, and we're almost done. We've only got we already have 98% of the game complete. The rest of it's just do the Sparks level, get whatever we need here, the egg and the remaining treasure and beat the boss. So we're almost done with the game. And what I would really like to do is beat it in this video, but I'm not sure if I can.
You did it, Spyro. You found enough of the dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal. Once I've opened it, you can confront the Sorceress whenever you're ready. But be careful. She'll be expecting you.
Alright, so that's open, but I don't want to go into it just yet. I want to at least finish out the homeworld first before going in there. There's no treasure on these steps. And I believe this area over here is where the dragon egg is. I wonder where the rest of the treasure is. What if it's back behind here? Yep. Well, that's why I'm glad the Sparks has a treasure finder mode, because that makes it a lot easier. I probably would have never looked back there. So 22 minutes, yeah, well, why not? We can go ahead and fight the boss. I'll even try to fit the Sparks level in. Depends on how long the boss takes me.
Time to kick some sorceress butt.
Alright, so of course just let she seems to be taken from Ripto quite a bit. So we cannot damage her. Can't charge into her. Can't need Agent 9 to go ahead and shoot down that cannon, I'm sure. Oh. There we go. So we can hop in this. And probably this is how we'll damage her. Only have 10 shots though, and she's probably going to be moving. So we only get one hit on her. Or well, if she's already flashing, we don't get to damage her again. Yeah, that's pretty simple. You just have to get the right height. Or the right distance. That's probably the hardest part about it. Of course, you know, she moves around and it's kind of hard to get a distance on her, and of course, Agent 9 isn't shooting down any of the fodder. Oh, there we go. It may not be a bad idea to get ready for a boss fight that may have fodder in it. By killing at least 9 sheep before going into a boss fight, so that you have the I really don't want to get that close to her, to be honest. Where's that fodder at? There we go. So that you can get a blue butterfly while in the boss fight. That's definitely that's not a bad idea at all. More fodder, always useful, especially for this boss fight. Well, there's another cannon. I prefer the stationary cannons myself, I believe. Oh, ow, crap, really? That sucked. Yeah, I definitely prefer the stationary cannons rather than the moving cannons, just because it's easier to hit her with the stationary cannons. There we go. That's not a stationary cannon, that's a moving one. That's probably going to be what we're going to have to use for a little while. So you can fire a shot off and then jump if it looks like she's going to fire a fireball at you, which is very useful. because you sit there, get the spell ready, and then you can fire and then dodge at the last second to make sure that she doesn't hit you. And these, I guess you could say energy spheres or electric spheres, whatever these are, very useful to dodge. Very easy to dodge. You can just watch the. You can just watch the. Crap. Well, where'd that fodder go? Come here. There you go. Probably could have hit her again, but I didn't want to run around without at least one sparks. Definitely useful to go after fodder as soon as you see it drop. That makes doing this a lot easier. Can't drop another cannon for me. Come on, Agent 9. I wonder if I'm supposed to, actually damage her now. Nope. Oh, there it is. Maybe he had it dropped for a while and I just didn't see it. Oh, what in the world is this thing? A hoverboard. Oh. Whoa. Crap. I did not expect that, to be honest. Crap, I missed. Agent 9 could drop some fodder now. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Another hoverboard, huh? Well, maybe I just... Well, it seems to be moving by itself. There does not seem to be any way that I can actually control it. Oh, wow. No. Not this late in it. Come on, give me some more fodder, please. Like I said, these energy spheres are very easy to dodge. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. These energy spheres are very easy to dodge just because you can see the shadows and you can kind of predict where they're going to land. Of course, wait for the energy spheres to die down before jumping on whatever it is, whether it be a cannon, a stationary cannon, or whatever, you know. It's always best if you can do that. Where'd that fodder go? I hate it when I lose fodder. That's definitely not very... Oh, wow. That's not a very fun feeling at all. I'm almost done if this boss doesn't have more phases to it like Ripto, and I don't believe it does, just because of the difficulty of the boss fight. One more hit should take her down. Yes. And I believe that's it, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken. No. At least I hope it is. Unless there's another phase to it, which I don't know about. I'll grab this fodder. No. Let me grab the fodder. Please. Of course. And then I can let me heal up, I'm sure.
Spyro, you've just defeated the Sorceress, rescued the dragon eggs, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds. What do you plan to do next? Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley. I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
Huh? Me? Oh, no. If I do happen to encounter him, however, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
It's a funny thing, Spyro. I adjusted Avalar's portals to take me to the Dragon Worlds, but somehow I ended up here. Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date.
By 1,000 years.
was so cheap.
So, now that you're done saving the world again, are you gonna visit me in Avalar?
Sure, Alora, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs, and, well, Hunter's disappeared again.
Did you say Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with...
Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc over in those bushes?
Rhinoc! Ooh, let me at him. You want a piece of me? Rhinoc boy, eat laser punk. Come on now, no fair hiding.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I mean, I'm sure he will turn up soon.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
Now, how many times have I told you not to tease that moose?
It was Billy's idea. Yeah.
Is that true, Billy? Hold that thought, Billy. Spyro, great to see ya.
Hi, Sheila. I've been looking for Hunter all day. Have you seen him?
Sorry, Spyro. Hunter made me promise not to tell you where they went.
Faye?
You didn't hear anything from me.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away. Well, I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
So I guess that's kind of like the it's not the you call it epilogue, I believe. No. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Anyway, of course, he keeps referring to he's got to find the rest of the dragon eggs. So that's probably the good ending instead of the probably the what do you call it, the second ending instead of the true ending. I believe is what that ending is. Well, it may not be. It may be the ending for the game, but yeah, that was it. Still have to do the Sparks level, of course, and I have plenty of time, so I'll be able to do that. But I guess my thoughts for the game is it's definitely better than the previous two Spyro games. Spyro 1 is, I guess because I've just played it so much, it's just kind of boring to me. It's just kind of tedious to get through. I didn't really enjoy it as much as this one. Spyro 2 was the same way. Of course, they did add some new things, but it's almost exactly like just a longer version of Spyro 1, which didn't make it that much fun to play. This game, and I'm not really sure if it's just because they have different characters that you can play as, different challenges that are not necessarily better. I'll definitely say some of those challenges, like this challenge in particular, didn't need to be in the game. A few other ones didn't need to be in the game as well. But for the most part, it was definitely a very fun game. I definitely enjoyed it quite a bit. I definitely prefer this game to, like I said, Spyro 1 and 2. I wouldn't say this is necessarily my favorite. Well, I guess this could be my favorite Spyro game. I haven't played Enter the Dragonfly in quite a while, so I don't remember that game exactly. But I definitely say this is one of my favorite Spyro games, definitely. But that's yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. This some of the different challenges, like I said, wasn't necessarily fun. Didn't necessarily make the game better. The Lost Fleet challenge definitely didn't help either challenge. The racing or the racing Hunter or the Rhinox racing the other the other AI in the speedways wasn't necessarily fun, but none of them was as difficult as the biplanes. Biplanes, definitely the hardest one. After that, everything else is pretty easy. It has a lot of things that you can exploit to take advantage of the AI shortcomings, and so that you can make it easier for you to win. Except for the biplanes. Biplanes are definitely a lot harder than that, but I like what they did with the speedways. They definitely made those with the time attack speedway challenges. Definitely made that a lot easier. I talked about it when I was in Harbor Speedway, but just the way everything kind of lined up, like almost like a path. If you did everything exactly right, this challenge definitely bad challenge. The Agent 9 challenge here, definitely did not care for that one, but just how everything's almost in a line that if you hit everything exactly right and time everything perfectly, you won't have to stop or slow down for anything. Of course, you know, that's not always the fastest, and for a lot of those things, if you flew head on into them, I'm sure you could get to them faster, but not necessarily, because you do fly a lot faster than every flying thing in the game, like the seagulls, the butterflies. You can always fly into the rear of them and catch them a lot better than the other speedways in the game, like Spyro 1, Spyro 2. So they definitely made that a lot easier, and I'm definitely glad that they made that a lot easier. This challenge, kind of iffy. I didn't like it when I was younger, just because of that mushroom. If you can see the last 3 plots there, you had to use take a mushroom from earlier on and then bring it up and do that, and use it there to get up there. I didn't like that one, but you know, now that I'm older, it's not as hard as I thought it was. Definitely not nearly as hard as the which one was it? The Zephyr. I believe it was Zephyr from Spyro 2. That challenge was a pain. But the new locations, you know, they didn't kind of reuse the same locations all the time. Like this one, you know, cat looks definitely like a Spyro level, but the Egyptian level, the sand level, I guess the other Egyptian level, of course, those were in Spyro 2, but they just seemed a lot better than in Spyro 2, and pretty much everything was a lot better in Spyro 2. And just because, well, I'm just sitting here reading this. Yeah, so this was the last Spyro game made by Insomniac Games. After that, they went to a different publisher, or I guess developer. I believe it was Traveler's Tales, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I may be, though. I'm not 100% sure on who made the Spyro games after this game, but alright, so we can talk to Moneybags here really quickly.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Avalar. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles.
Alright, so all you have to do is just chase him down. He's very easy, and then you can flame him for, you continue to either charge into him or flame him for all the treasure that you've paid him in this game. And that will, of course, increase your treasure amount by quite a bit. But he runs on a very easy to follow path, and I believe you can actually just run after him. Well, I think you have to charge to him, but he doesn't run that fast. Even the more times you flame him, even if you flame him a whole bunch, you know, he doesn't increase his speed. And if you just continuously charge near him and then continuously flame him, you shouldn't have any trouble. And of course, this will allow you to take out all the frustrations on him that you know, from the previous 2 games. Of course, it's kind of tedious, and it is a pain, to be honest.
Drat. Double drat. Drat. Oh, I never knew dragons were so fast. That's it. I give up. I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a hike
So he does give you a dragon egg for completing that. So it's not, you know, it's not. It is definitely worth it. I don't know why in the world he went into Crystal Island for, but hey. Okay, so we do have to go do the Sparks challenge. I wanted to get some more health for him before attempting to do that particular challenge. Let me see exactly where that challenge is. I believe it's over here. Yeah.
Just before you kick the sorceress's big, fat, ugly butt, she built a factory to make robotic bugs to fight Sparks. But I don't think they're any match for him.
Alright, so this is the last and definitely the hardest level that Sparks has to do. By far. It's definitely a lot harder than any of the previous levels. So again, as always, just grab the treasure. Get ready to strafe, especially in these narrow hallways. Alright, so, a thief spider. So you can see he. I wonder if you actually just have to catch him. Okay, so that's all you have to do is just keep charging towards him. You do. Oh wow. You do catch him at a faster rate than he can run, even though he is cutting the corner like you would normally do to try and catch him. It doesn't seem to help him as much as it does you, especially just because you fly so much faster if you charge towards him. So that definitely helps. Definitely want to clear out the ladybug spawners real quickly before you try to go after that spider. No, I didn't mean to get that right now, but it's not that difficult just because you can. Oh wow, he actually can drop it and pick it back up. I didn't expect him to do that. Just because you can. Of course, you can't cut across the entire room because that won't do anything for you. It will probably just result in you losing, having him turn around just like the thieves from the during the regular levels. Oh wow, I didn't mean to charge into him. Hit the wrong button. Definitely want this. I wonder what this one is. Probably, yeah, shield. Okay, so you can just run through crowds of bugs and easily destroy them. Just want to make sure that there is no bugs around, left around anywhere. So, of course, I could really use it for this guy, but I guess I can go ahead and grab that. So it doesn't appear that it really matters which or what you unlock. Of course, you can't unlock that thing in the middle just yet. So I guess you just go up to a door. I'm sure they will all allow you to, I'm sure they'll all have keys in them to allow you to unlock the next area. Or either it doesn't really matter what you unlock or how you, or where you unlock it or whatever. I hope it doesn't. Oh, okay. So I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll just continue to unlock whichever door I want to open next. Oh wow, that did not expect that to happen. Oh, so it's got a shield to it. That's useful. And I'll go ahead and fill up on sparks since I don't believe there'll be anything else that we need. I don't believe there will be anything else we need health for. At least not right now. All these robotic bugs are pretty easy. You can see how easily the spider can evade you if you do happen to go on, try to cut him off like the thieves in the regular levels. And just be prepared. This may be. Yep. Oh wow! Wrong stinking button. Didn't mean to waste all that. I want to save as much as I can for the boss, but I don't want to put myself in danger by not using it right now. So if you just go from left to right while moving, and that will help try to clear out any unseen enemies that may be ahead of you, especially small enemies like the ladybugs. See, I can angle this better. Hopefully I can hit this one. So there is a range to their shots that they. As long as yours is still on camera, you should still be able to hit him. I guess I got. Oh wow. I still got hit by it, sadly, but it doesn't really matter. I'm sure. Crap. I'm sure there's a bunch of health stuck around here somewhere. Oh, no. So I can take 2 more hits and I'll... Really? There we go. That's all the treasure, so this next room must be the boss room, so that's good. Okay, just be careful. Probably just have to eat away at its body, avoid the head, because the head will shoot at you if it can see you. So just be careful for that. Oh, I wonder if it just broke. Appeared like it just, ouch, broke up into 2. Now that stinks. Get away from me. Really? So I guess if you break away bits of its body, it will, or like if you try to hit towards the middle, instead of like the very end of the tail, it will break off into another bug. So you definitely want to be very careful shooting it in its body. Crap. Oh, really? Whew, this is going to be a tough boss fight. Or maybe if you damage it enough, it'll do that instead of... it's kind of hard to say, actually. crap. It's a good strategy, but I'm not doing it right. I'm not paying attention to the other centipede once its body breaks up. I'm not paying attention to the other. Ah, crap! I shouldn't be that close to it. I'm not paying attention to the other centipede once the body breaks up. Alright, so we still have to get rid of this other one here. That's a good strategy, actually following it instead of just sitting there doing a pattern like I was doing before. Actually try to follow it and stay right behind it so that it can't shoot you, but yes, try to make sure that it doesn't do that, but you can also hit it. Made that a lot more difficult than it was, but if you notice what I was doing, I was kind of actually just following it instead of just hiding from it. So that makes it a little bit easier. So I believe, yep, level complete. So if you notice, all the other bugs were watching it like an arena type thing. But I wonder where that last egg is. I hope I don't have to fight the sorceress again.
That last egg must have had some extra magic, because it gave Sparks 2 new abilities. Now he can break open treasure chests, and using the atlas, he can warp you to any level. Just select the level you want, and press the square button.
So at this point in the game, completely useless. Not helpful to me at all. But if you still had quite a huge chunk of the game left to do, very useful. Would definitely would be a lot easier. But let me see. I wonder. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Midnight Mountains World. Huh. Oh, Super Bonus World. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do the Super Bonus World right now. Oh, wait, can I actually show you the skill points as well? So for Sunny Villa, Flame All Trees, Skateboard Course, Molten Crater, Supercharge the Wall. Sadly, it doesn't actually tell you what it is, but you can see all the skill points that you did. So it seems like there's one for each level. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'm not gonna do the super bonus world right now. I'll save that for the wrap-up video. I'll kind of lump them together like I did with well, I wonder where Super Bonus World is exactly. I don't think it's in the Sorceress's place. I'll have to figure it out real quick and make sure, try to figure out where it is real quick before I... let me see. Okay. Alright, so I know where it is now. It's, let me see, where is Harbor Speedway at? I have to go to Harbor Speedway and then glide from there. Huh, wonder if it's over here. Yep, Super Bonus World, okay, or Super Bonus Round, excuse me. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and do it real quick. It doesn't really matter. You do need 15,000 pieces of treasure and 149 dragon eggs to be able to enter this realm. make sure we grab all the treasure around here really quickly.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the Sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This place is where the Sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
Oh. Well, probably missed my one good opportunity to hit some of the thieves there, but oh well. So it's just kind of like, it's like Nasty's loot. You just have to keep collecting treasure. Except you don't get to fly, sadly. But that's pretty much what it is. You know, you just go around collecting treasure. Nothing real special. Let me see. Make sure I don't miss anything. Because there is so many areas that you can go to, I'm sure I'll miss some stuff. Oh, so some of these doors need treasures to open. Okay. So I'll try to catch this guy real quick. Ah, crap. There we go. So you can see, you can collect, or you get quite a bit of treasure from the thieves once you catch them. But the problem is actually catching them. Oh, be careful. I doubt you'll lose any treasure if you die, but it's just best if you are careful. So some of these thieves will be easy. Some of these thieves will be difficult to hit. I don't think I've actually ever played the Super Bonus World before, so that's why I'm not too familiar with it. You know, like a lot of these levels around here, in this game, I'm not too familiar with them. But this level in particular, I'm not all that familiar with. It doesn't seem like I don't believe I've ever played it before. So I need 20,000 pieces of treasure for that one. Now that's why I was trying to wait around for that one flying sheep saucer to try to get low enough. I'm sure I need to get some sort of cannon or something like that to be able to open it. I don't have enough treasure for that one. Enough treasure for that one, so I guess I'll just run in here real quick and see what's around here. This is probably what will get me enough treasure if there's no treasure scattered around here. Oh, wow. Crap. I was fixing to say you want to be careful running around the edges like that. It doesn't appear that I lost any treasure, but these thieves appear to have respawned. So you may want to kill them just to get them out of the way so that you're not worried about them and thinking about them. If they respawn, this may be the thief that I died trying to catch, now that I think about it. Yeah. Still not enough. Well, I'll head up here in the mountains and see if I can... I believe this is the thief that I died trying to catch, so... Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, wow. I just about did it again. Hanging too close to the edge. And I just about died. Let's see, where's that 16,000 door? I believe this is it. If I'm not mistaken. Nope, 17,000. This is the 16,000 one. Yep. A challenge portal. Okay.
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the Sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe. I just finished fixing up an old submarine. Why don't you try taking it for a spin? Great! Hop aboard!
Okay. Oh, I wonder what this will. I wonder if this will be like that. So yeah, okay. So just get a lock on the submarines, just like we did in the previous or in the other level. Yeah, this challenge I didn't really care for, to be honest. This was a pain to have to do, especially once they added the missiles that would shoot back behind them. Lost Fleet, I believe, is what the name of the level was. It had this challenge in it, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure these are fire and forget torpedoes, if I remember correctly. So you could fire one and then break the lock, and it would still hit, and then you could go after the next set of submarines. Especially once you start to thin them out a little bit, they won't be clumped together as much, and it'll be harder to find some of them, especially some of these ones that are like oddball, ones that you never see, just because they were too difficult to find. So I have 17,000 now, so I can figure out where the hole I came out of is. Hopefully this is it. No. Maybe here. Yeah. Alright, so since we got everything there is no treasure there anymore, so we'll leave and we'll go to the 17,000 door, which is right across here. Oh, this one, yeah.
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them. If you win, we get a huge pile of treasure. If you lose, I have to slick down the whole course with my tongue. So, ready to race? Right on. Just don't lose, or my tongue's gonna be a popsicle.
Okay, so, let's see, how do you boost? Oh, this isn't going very well. I guess it's just like the skateboard in Lost Fleet. The only way you can boost is, oh crap. Well, that was a mistake. Okay, so I noticed the Yetis were boosting right off the bat. That's why I was kind of concerned. Like, why couldn't I do that as well? Snow crabs. Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win this. So there's really no point in trying anymore. Oh crap! Really? So they can't actually damage you. That's a shame. Yeah, you can see just how far the other Yetis are from me. So now would be a good time to try to get some of the oddball treasure that you may not be able to get, or may not be able to easily get. Because I'm sure you'll have to redo this to get the treasure, or to get a large majority of the treasure. Ah, crap. Oh, there's a, yeah, okay, a quit race.
Check it out.
Yeah. So I don't get to boost at the start, yet they do. So you can flame them, which is useful, definitely. You can use the rockets to your advantage as well. Of course, boosting helps to get across some of these bigger jumps, and try to get some of the other. Ah, crap! Yeah, I was fixing to say it sounded like there was a Yeti right behind me. Both Yetis. Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to win this, I don't guess. At least we're not right now, anyway. Ah, crap! I wonder how I got up into 5th. Oh, that's right. I got no. Yeah, I wonder how I got into 5th because I didn't shoot that other Yeti off his snowboard. Huh. I guess they're starting to lap me now. And I'll definitely say this challenge is not very fun. But the Hunter challenge wasn't very fun. That was like this as well, so. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to win. I'm just sitting here trying to collect treasure that's around here. So there's still treasure around here. I mean, there's no way I can make that jump because I can't. Because I can't boost at the start like they can. So you know, there's of course no way that I can make that jump at the start. So you just have to crap. So you just have to figure out any way that you can anything you can do to help yourself try and win. You know, try to get ahead at the start. Crap, really. Really? Come on. And they're not even going to restart me just because I fell off my stinking board. I know where that treasure is now. But there's still more littered around here.
Check it.
Oh, I guess I can boost it. Well, I wonder why I could boost.
Check it.
Well, maybe not. Probably could have done 3 flips there, but I don't really want to push it. Oh, crap. Really?
I think my tongue is frozen. You better not lose again. Okay, good luck this time.
Okay, so you do 3 flips here. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to push it for a 4th one. May be able to do like a roll there, but I'm not going to push it, to be honest. I'll really? How does that keep happening? I guess I keep hitting his bowl or whatever it is, like a disc, his disc. Well, quit that race. So that's all the on-track treasure. Yeah, we already know your tongue's frozen. Ah, crap. Well, either the game felt sorry for me, or that was a very good trick that I did, because my boost gauge is full. I doubt it will do me a whole lot of good, but I'll do what I can, of course. Now, if your boost gauge is full, you don't want to stop doing tricks, but you want to try to, do tricks in moderation. You don't want to keep doing high jumps and high flips while boosting, just because it will burn your boost a lot more than you want it to. And of course, you want to go after speed stars as well. That will definitely help you out, but there's no way I can win. They're just too far ahead of me. I should just quit, but I guess I need the practice, definitely, so that's why I'm still sitting here practicing. You can see just how far away they are from me. Careful with them flips. They are what will end up, or the rolls are what will end up hurting you. The flips are okay, but if you try to add a roll in there, then it's pretty bad. Wasn't that good of a trick, but come on, really? Can't do good enough tricks to save myself. If you follow it all, it's pretty much over. There's no way to win. But because they get a boost at the start, it definitely hurts your ability to... Really? doesn't even worth nothing boost-wise. I wonder if there's any way that I could possibly cheat and cut the course, but I don't think so. I suggest just sticking with flips, to be honest. That's probably best. But even then, flips only do so much. Come on. Maybe I should just start maybe I should flame at the start and see how many people I can hit right at right at the start. No way. If you, like I say, if you fall, it's pretty much over. Crap, I forgot. Well, I honestly don't think there's any way that you can, or any advantage to be there. I don't think there's an advantage to be gained by flaming at the start. It doesn't appear to be anyway. There's nothing I can do at the start. Really? Oh, come on, I had that. BS. Well, you can kind of see what you have to do to win it. I'll beat it off camera. Just give me a moment. Just keep using the boosts and the rockets, and try to do the 3 flips at the start, and then just keep using rockets as best you can. But I'll come up with a better strategy after this. So I'll be right. I'm gonna cut. I'll beat this off camera, and I'll be right. Alright, sorry about that weird cut thing. I know the thing with Hunter. I didn't pause it in time to catch exactly what he said, but you kind of got the gist of what he was saying. He was just making fun of the Yetis. It took me three attempts to beat it, but I was able to beat it with a strategy more based on speed, doing big tricks at the start, and then just trying to go for more speed rather than using the missiles like I did on the last on one of the the last attempt that I made, where I was using the missiles more. So speed worked. You just keep doing small tricks, usually flips. Try to do 1 or 2 flips, and that usually helps you out. But anyway, so I'm here in front of the 20,000 door, which won't open. Okay, that's where I had enough. Let me see. I hope I don't have to hit those sheep. But you did notice I got all the treasure out of that challenge portal. I've gotten all the treasure out of the challenge portal, so there is no more treasure in those individual challenge portals anymore. So now I either have to find some more thieves that may be scattered about around here, or I will have to try and kill a few of these sheep saucers. I'm not exactly sure how to do that though, so that's gonna be kind of difficult. Oh, okay. Well, this works. Yeah, this works quite well. Actually. Okay. So I guess that may be the 19,000 door. So just the best thing I could suggest is try to find their flight paths. You can see the fireballs are kind of homing, and you can see how the bar wears down over time. It's not the best homing in the world, but if you can get used to it, it's not too bad, to be honest. The problem is finding the sheep saucers, and of course, if you do run out of the flight or the superpower, you want to try and get close to the door, or to the gate, so that you can refill very easily. I wonder if Sparks will actually. No, I didn't think he would point out where the sheep saucers were for me, but I was kind of hoping that he would, because they are filled with treasure. There we go. So that's all the treasure here, so all I have to do now is just find the 20,000 door, which I can do very easily by flying. Oh, there's Bianca. I'll head through this door and see if I can find the door that I'm looking for. I believe this is it, isn't it? Nope. Aha, here we go. So it would appear that this is another challenge portal. Oh, goodness.
I don't know how she did it, Spyro, but the Sorceress must have survived that last battle. She's been waiting here all this time, saving up her magic to destroy you. Your best chance to defeat her is to borrow my flying saucer. I've cast some spells on it to give it extra firepower and unlimited flying time, but the rest is going to be up to you. You've come this far, Spyro. I know you can beat her.
Yeah, I've definitely never done this before, because I did not remember this particular battle. So because she is a moving target, at least for now, I would definitely suggest try shooting in front of her. until she does that. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a pretty good homing ability she has. It's not appear that I can speed up in any way. I guess all I have to do is just continuously hit her until I wear her down and ultimately defeat her, because there's no way that I can... Oh, maybe there is a way I can dodge the fireballs. Ah, nope. Well, yeah, I'm sure there's a way you can dodge the fireballs. It was actually pretty simple. The way that I did it the first time. Just, have to be a little bit faster. So you got to sacrifice, just like the main battle, or the first battle we did with her. Sacrifice. Crap. Wow. I have to sacrifice actually hitting her to stay away keep from taking damage. Okay, so I'm just sitting here playing around with the controls, trying to figure out what everything does. It seems like L1 centers the camera for you. R2 or R1 seems to L1 and R1 seems to center the camera for you, so that's pretty useful. Probably wouldn't be a good idea, or probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go around and try to get some more lives. Well, maybe it's not as homey as I thought it was. Perhaps you can dodge it if you actually try. Yeah, that didn't seem too bad. Just a shame you can't speed up. Wonder why she didn't fire. I wonder why I can't hit her. I've almost got her beat down enough, so... Oh, wow. She shoots more than one. I was not really expecting that, to be honest. Oh, really? There's got to be a way you can dodge those stinking fireballs. There's no way you can speed up. Oh, she can shoot this. Maybe if you get enough distance on her, or let her get enough distance on you, that's how she shoots, or that's how she can fire at you. You can hold down the fire button, which is actually a lot faster than pushing, than just continuously tapping it like I was doing. It does not seem to be a weak point on her anywhere, that any one area that you can hit, it will damage her more than anywhere else, sadly, like hitting her underneath the ship or in the body. But Spyro bosses usually don't have weak points like that. maybe you can hit the fireballs, perhaps. And I'm just getting hit on purpose. Well, not really getting hit on purpose, but I'm trying to damage her rather than continuously missing. I don't know why I'm missing for. It's almost like she's got a shield on, but I don't believe she does. Hey, she just moves too fast. Oh, crap. Man, I shouldn't have tried to hit her. Just wish there was a way you could speed up or try to dodge something, anything. I just rode right into that one. Ah, crap. Oh, I lost sight of her. I didn't know where she went. So if you do notice, you can go 2-0 lives, and then after you lose, if you die again, you'll get the game over screen. Ah, crap, I rode right into that one. Ah, you... That doesn't... Oh. I thought I had another life. So you can see what the game over screen looks like. You just fly to the top of fireworks factory. Probably have to go through the... Really? Alright, well, we'll try that strategy again of allowing her to stop and then shoot if it does not seem like I can actually hit her. Because she doesn't seem to be too accurate, and she kind of flies right towards me, so that I can hit her a lot easier than just flying around in a circle trying to damage her. One more hit should do it. Crap. There we go. Alright, so I guess that's the final good ending. I actually like the other ending better, but yeah, so there you go. That's it. That's everything having to do with the game. Since I've already given my thoughts about the game, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the trivia. Just from keeping it, just to make sure, just to keep from having this video go any longer than it already has. It went on a lot longer than I wanted it to, but that's why I was kind of reluctant to do the super bonus round, just in case it was difficult, just because I didn't really remember it at all. So we'll start with I guess Midnight Mountain. I believe we did Midnight Mountain in this video. Midnight Mountain is the final homeworld in Spyro. You're the dragon. This homeworld contains portals to 7 realms in addition to the Sorceress's arena and super bonus round. The fodder in this world are lizards. This is the only homeworld where Spyro could die by falling. 400 pieces of treasure, 5 eggs. Just like I said, lizards are the fodder. Let me see. I'm just sitting there reading. I was looking about the Moneybags chase. Moneybags will not stop running until you have drained him of all his gems. If you paid all the fees that Moneybags made you pay before defeating the Sorceress, Moneybags will have a lot more money. Once he runs out, he will stop, go on a rant, and give you an egg. The egg does count towards this egg count for Midnight Mountain, where it says you have 6 out of 5 eggs. So, and there's supposedly a secret island. You have to use a Game Shark code for a special flying ability. You must first fly to the Harbor Speedway portal on the roof of the castle. The castle roof is jumpable, as if this was intended in the actual game. Once you go around the tower, you can use your special flying ability to reach the unreachable island. Don't get your hopes up, though. There are only 3 extra lives there. Many people mistake this unreachable island for the one located behind the building holding the rocket. It has been claimed this island originally had the super bonus round portal with a whirlwind leading to it, but was removed. Alright, so with the trivia, if you battle the Sorceress before you release Agent 9, he will appear at the battle and aid you after you set off to find the rest of the eggs and walk by the place where Agent 9 was held prisoner. You'll notice he is free. The sky is an edited version of the one in Spyro the Dragon level Dark Passage. Okay. So we'll go to Harbor Speedway next. I believe that's just another level that I did here. Harbor Speedway is a speedway for the homeworld Midnight Mountain, which appears in the game Spyro You're the Dragon. 400 pieces of treasure, 3 eggs. Hunter Challenge. You already know what that is. Trivia: Harbor Speedway is the only speedway to keep the speedway theme in the greatest hits version. Due to this, fans often call it the theme of Harbor Speedway. If you look at the portal, the background is different from the level itself, unless the fog covers the background. So not a whole lot of trivia there with the Sorceress's lair. The Sorceress's lair is the hidden arena within the Sorceress's castle at Midnight Mountain in Spyro You're the Dragon, and an arena where you battle the Sorceress herself. You fight her at the end of the game after collecting at least 100 eggs. It is a ring shape surrounded with red-hot lava. The balloons in the air that contain stationary cannons, trolley cannons, hoverboards, and UFO flying saucers. The balloons are shot by Agent 9, causing them to pop, allowing the weapon to fall to the ground. You can then hop on it and use it to damage her. He will also occasionally shoot down sheep to heal you. 1 egg, fodder is sheep. Thinking, looking for anything. Trivia: the background in this realm is based off of Dr. Shimp and Spyro the Dragon with added towers. The upper tip of the Sorceress's long wand contains a purple egg, which will eventually revert to a normal egg color after she is submerged in lava once you defeat her. In the European and non-greatest hits version of the game, the arena shares its theme with Spike's Arena in Sunrise Spring. It gets its own theme in the greatest hits version, however. Along with Super Bonus Round, there is a portal outside the arena. Although it is unreachable here with hacking, you can fly towards it in Super Bonus Round. Don't get your hopes up, for it is solid and not a real portal. Okay, so then we'll go to Super Bonus Round. Next, Super Bonus Round is the final realm in Spyro. You are the dragon. Spyro may enter after he has collected all 15,000 gems and 149 dragon eggs from the other realms. The portal to this realm can be found at Midnight Mountain, a short glide away from the Harbor Speedway. If the lost gem glitch should happen, and or if one cannot obtain the egg in Honeycomb Speedway, then one can only access this realm with a cheat. 5,000 pieces of treasure, 1 egg. I'll take a look and see what the cheat is real quick. Just looking really quickly to make sure that try to figure out where this glitch is, but I don't seem to find it. Okay, so it doesn't appear that I can find it. Okay, anyway. So, I'm not done reading about Super Bonus Speedway. Enemies, the Rhinox submarines, and then the Sorceress, which is the boss. A portal is seen outside the Sorceress's castle arena. Here it is reachable by hacking methods, although it is solid. Super Bonus Round shares its theme with Lost Fleet. So not a whole lot, just a bunch of stuff talking about what a guide to it, but you already seen me do it, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll do the Bugbot Factory. And that is the last Sparks world. Bugbot Factory is the fourth and final Sparks realm in the Spyro. The Dragon Sparks has the same moves and power-ups as the other bonus levels, but these robot beetles move fast, and Sparks has to use turbo mode to capture the force field keys at the end. There's a boss battle with a large centipede-like creature which can easily be defeated by using a single power-up. Once the level is completed, Sparks gives Spyro the ability to break open hardened treasure chests and can warp to any level using the Atlas. 200 pieces of treasure, 1 egg. Fodder's butterflies. No trivia, so yeah, that's all the trivia and everything. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many shots did it take to take down the Sorceress in the Super Bonus Round challenge? I guess in the second boss fight. Thank you for watching. Next time I'll do the wrap up video which I talk about the trivia and different things like that. So until then, later everyone.